America's broke. Yes, I said it. Robert Kiyosaki said it first. He warns that a crash landing is coming and says the Fed has been smoking fantasy weed. And here's 3 assets he likes for shockproofing. Not to my amazement, he's all over precious metals. It's his favorite investment out there. I'm going to break down today what he said in this recent article that just came out here at the end of August 2023. And Robert Kiyosaki continues his gloomy outlook of the American economy right here. Today's article talks about how the stock market was going up in 2023 because Biden raised debt ceiling. America's debt is going up, so the stock market's going up, he wrote in a recent tweet. America is broke. Now, he goes in to talk about the Fitch ratings and how they echo that. The U.S. long-term foreign currency issuer default rating went from its highest AAA to a AA+. The credit rating agency pointed to expected fiscal deterioration over the next 3 years and a high and growing general government debt burden and an erosion of governance as reasons behind the decision. Now, some experts have been saying there's going to be a soft landing for the U.S. economy. Robert Kiyosaki is not on par with that one. He is a lot less optimistic on this. And he talks about how he prefers gold, silver, and Bitcoin, right? Those are his 3 biggest holdings that he has right now, what he's advising people to get into. He recently came out and said, again, this is August 16th. This is only a couple weeks ago. This is fresh information. He said that he sees Bitcoin going to $1 million, gold to 75K. It's trading under 2,000 right now, you guys. That is a huge return if it does. And silver to 60K if the world economy crashes. Prior to that, back in January of 2023, just 9 months ago, he predicted gold going to 3,800 while silver will go to $75. Now, those are astronomical predictions right there. And he's going even higher than that in his latest outlook. He hates the economy. He hates where we're going. He says holding gold and silver are absolutely crucial. And this guy is the Rich Dad, Poor Dad author that he wrote with Sharon Lechter. It's been on the New York Times bestselling list for over 6 years. Over 32 million copies have sold. This guy's all over the media, all over the news. His book is printed in 51 languages across 109 different countries. He predicted in a tweet, silver going to 75 and gold to 3,800. Now, 9 months later, he's got Bitcoin going to $1 million, gold to 75K. I mean, you guys, can you afford not to invest in gold and silver right now? I'm holding on to a piece of gold. I've got a lot of gold, but I've got one piece I shared in my last video that I bought in 2006 for around $600. That's worth $1,900 and change right now, just below $2,000. I've made triple on that while pretty much everything else tanked, then went up when Trump was president, and now has been tanking with Biden as president. My blue chip stocks are doing nothing. Yet the gold and silver are the gift that keep on giving. If you guys want to get into gold and silver investing, there's a quiz below. You can take that based on your investment criteria and what you have in mind with the future and your outlook and what you're holding. Holding precious metals like bullion or coins in your home is possible through a company called American Hartford Gold and Goldco. They also do precious metals IRAs. You guys, if you're like me, you're nearing retirement age. I'm not there yet. I probably got about 10 years left. But with gold and silver, if they get to these levels here, I won't be working for a lot longer if these can happen. And that's why I'm holding and stockpiling so much of this stuff. What you can do is, again, if you're nearing retirement age, you can take a portion of what's in your retirement portfolio, right? You've been saving probably for 20, 30, 40, maybe even 50 years, depending how old you are watching this video. Take 5 to 20% of that, put it in precious metals. 5 to 20 is a loose number. I'm playing with about 17 right now, but I'm increasing that as I'm seeing these things come out. They're terrifying. And I'm putting it in that. If everything else tanks, precious metals goes up. It's time tested. You can look at the charts. They're all out there. We covered a lot in these videos. Greg and I talk about precious metals all the time. Can you afford not to have precious metals in your portfolio? Again, just 5 to 20% could absolutely save your retirement. Take the quiz below. There's a couple of companies that we've interviewed and we've talked to. We have 20 plus years of combined precious metals experience. Greg and I are personally invested in precious metals, both in our own safes and in gold IRAs. Go ahead and take the quiz below. You'll get matched up with a company that suits your needs. They send a free informational packet. The information is absolutely priceless. Don't believe Robert Kiyosaki? Fine. Go ahead. Listen to these companies. They will scare the living crap out of you with what could happen. And you can protect yourself right now with gold and silver. Not financial advice. Do your own homework. But this stuff is very real. And these articles are only becoming more in your face as we continue to decline in this economy. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.